Okay, so when it comes to sunscreens, as many of you know, this is one of my favorite clear ones, but it's been pulled from the market because of skin irritation issues. I was really upset about it, but then I also realized that when I put this on, I always avoided the eye area because if this stuff gets in your eyes, you have to wash your eyes. It's very uncomfortable. So I kind of understood. So I've been playing with some alternatives because many of you can't get this one right now. And so these are the two that I've found that are comparable, that don't have any chemicals in them. They don't have any of the butyl salicylate, which is a concern right now. So this one is truly clear like the Biossance. The Kinship, I like this. It's slightly tinted, but only to get it to go into your tissues. As you can see, it's a very light tint, so I don't really consider it tinted. It does go into the skin faster. It melts in faster, but I don't like the texture as much as I like this one. So my favorite so far is the First Aid Beauty. It's an SPF 30. It's broad spectrum. It's only zinc. So again, I don't mess with titanium dioxide. These are both only zinc based. There's a new skincare ingredient in SPF that's being used called butyl salicylate. It is controversial because what it does is it's not an SPF, but it enhances SPF. So if you have a product that's like an SPF 15 and then you add this butyl I could be saying it wrong, salicylate to it, it can turn your 15 into a 25. So it enhances it, but it's technically not considered a sunscreen. It's not approved as a sunscreen. It's just a sunscreen enhancer. The issue is it is controversial. When you look it up, depending on the percentages, it can rate as a 5 on the EWG. Again, I know I take EWG with a grain of salt, but I still pay attention to it. It also is not reef safe. So you'll notice that on sunscreens, it'll be mineral. So there'll be zinc or titanium and zinc. But then you'll also notice like, it doesn't say reef safe. Like zinc and titanium have always been known as reef safe. The reason why they can't put reef safe on it is because that the butyl salicylate, it does. So the issue with the chemical sunscreens in this particular ingredient is it turns on a virus in the coral reefs that then causes the coral reefs to turn around and attack themselves. That is why the chemical sunscreens in the ocean can be so bad, is because it literally is killing the coral reefs. Well, so does this new additive. So just FYI, when you see sunscreens, especially if you start seeing the mineral sunscreens and they're higher than 30s, which has always been hard to do, when you see them at the 45 and you see them at the 50s, I guarantee you it's because that ingredient has been added, which if you're concerned about chemical sunscreens, you need to avoid it. The ones I just recommended to you don't have that.